First of all, I'll use this interfacing to reinforce the fabric for the waistline. Then after this, I will fold and iron. And then I'll go ahead and fold out my 1/2 inch sewing allowance on one side. This is what it looks like. And this is where I'll be attaching to the waistline from the front. Next, I'm going to be marking out my sewing allowance. My sewing allowance was reduced to 1/2 inch from 1 inch. So I'll advise, if you're doing yours, make sure you add your sewing allowance before you multiply your waist by 3. So now this is where I'm going to sew that 1/2 inch that I've marked out. But then I am going to measure out my hip line and take out 1 inch from that hip line for the waist, then mark out what is remaining. So that is where I'm going to be sewing down from, and this is what it is. This is the time to set the rough edges and iron. And now I'm going to be attaching the waistline. I will divide this skirt's waistline by 2, mark out my center point, and also do the same thing on the waistband. I notch the center point here, and then the next I will attach both of them. I'm turning it to the front because I'll be sewing from the front, and that is the middle of that skirt line. I'll merge it up with the waistband middle point as well. And I'll pin this all around and sew it in my sewing machine and show you what it looks like. If I'm making this for myself, I will attach the zipper before I attach the waistband, so I can have like a place I'll put like a hook or a button. But I use this method to make it easier for you. I have sewn around the waistline, and I'm going to flip that other part of the waistband towards the back. Next, I'll be using hand needle to just tack these. It will be a temporary stitch. I'll tack these to the skirt. This will help me hold it down while I do the main stitching in the front. I've done that, and this is what it looks like. I will flip this towards the front, then go to my sewing machine and sew just between the waistband and the skirt itself, just right there. If you find this difficult, just sew on top of the waistband. I've done so, and you can only see the stitches behind. You have to remove those temporary stitches now. And next, I'm going to attach the zipper. Please ignore the zipper sticking out. I don't want to cut it because I want to use it for another project. This is the final look for the waistband. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you like this video.